Hello guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk about Yuki and how I feel about the character. I pulled her and I giga build her the hell out of. And she is level 60, she has a lot of big stats, she has her best in slot partner, she has 1 ego, or I tried with 0 ego, 1 ego doesn't do anything, it's just 20% more damage on this Iceberg Cleave, literally. So the character feels mid, as you can see. I have 947 attack, 57%, shut the fuck up, 57% critical chance, 173% critical damage, and partner is her partner, West Macot, level 60 as well. Then I have the potential level 10 unique, level 7 base, which is kind of a waste, but I needed to get some damage somewhere. There is no damage. 10 here, max out critical chance, almost maxed out critical damage. I refuse to do this shit. I'm not getting these. This is literally 10% on Iceberg Cleave. I don't need that. So don't comment in the comments like, Jaka, just get the unique stuff. That's insane. It's 10%. If you have 1.1k attack, which I don't, because I would like to get critical rate as well. And I don't think, if you don't have perfect stats, I don't think you can even hit it if you don't have each main stat of your gear be attack percentage. So that said, I'm not taking these, fuck you. And the character feels mid. It doesn't feel bad, but it feels like kind of underwhelming. And even in AoE content, which is supposed to be excelling on, it's decent, right? It's decent, but I'm not pulling a character that is decent. I'm pulling a character that it's good, right? And she doesn't even have to be better than everybody else. She needs to be at the same level at least, and she is not at the same level as other characters that are like insane, like Mei Ling, Hugo, or Rinoa, or even Rin, or all of these characters. Right? She doesn't feel as powerful as those. Yes, she is a AoE, and yes, she is order. Now, what is the reason with why is she order? The current content on the Chaos is wrong element, and with the wrong character, with the wrong enemies inside, is literally void element with a mix of void enemies and passion enemies, with two void bosses on the stages, plus the single target content, which she doesn't excel on, is a passion character, passion enemy. Hello? Single target, which she doesn't excel on. Yes, she can clear the balls easily, but the boss needs to die somehow, right? And then with all of the modifiers, you're not able to kill it in time before you go over. Ends up overwhelming you. And his passion weakness. What the hell? What are they thinking? Probably because of the Chizuru situation, right? Chizuru is coming right after, so they're like maybe putting like the whole season in a way so that you can clear with every character. But I feel like Yuki started completely handicapped. The character itself feels like it's lacking a little bit of damage. Genuinely, I have insane investment. I don't think you'll see a similar Yuki invested, because people stopped before after trying her. So I have all of this investment, I have all of this gear invested and prepared, and she's max level with almost max potential, with max partner and 1 ego, and she still feels nowhere as near as the other character with the same investment. You can tell me, but Jaka, if you max it out, she's better than the others? No, because she will be at this. Think about this: on same investment, two characters with the same investment. If a Mei Ling with the same investment and a Yuki with the same investment is going to feel, no matter what, a little bit less powerful. Now, Mei Ling is a single target DPS, which is broken because she also implants her own weakness and they take more damage from her. She is insane. But take anybody else, even Rinoa or Yuki or Yugo, or not Yuki, Rin or Yugo, with the same investment, they're going to be performing way better. Now, all of these characters are single target. She is AoE. So why isn't she exploding everybody in AoE? She isn't. She's still like a little bit underwhelming. And again, the same concept. You can't tell me get a better a better save file so that she's good, because at the same concept applies with every other character in the game, right? So you can't cope like that. The character is objectively, I think, I mean, obviously nothing is objective, right? But the character it's fun to play. It's fun to play. It feels good. It's fun. She's nice. She's cool. The animation are great. It's fun to do scene, cast 50 cards, and then they come back, and then you cast them again. It's really fun. The issue is here. The issue here is just the fact that she feels like she's a little bit less damaged than normal. Also, the inspiration here is, I think it doesn't give you enough reward for doing the inspiration. Like, sure, Iceberg Cleave does like 432 damage. Okay, AoE, which is cool. You need to also crit, right? And obviously, we're early on in the game. I don't know if I can squeeze more crit. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. It is what it is. I might have to rely on some other things besides the crit, besides my gear. So, you know, like, maybe we need more set effect, maybe a crit set effect or something like this for the Haru has that gives critical rate to X type of card. Maybe we need the opposite version with for a 1 cost. You know, maybe we need that. But the fact is that the character feels giga mid. It doesn't mean bad. Mid doesn't mean bad. You know, it's just a situation where you're like, okay, why did you release this character like this? AoE character, wrong element. She's supposed to be a DPS, right? A main DPS. So if she's supposed to be a main DPS because she was presented as such in multiple videos and live stream, she was presented as a main DPS. Then you go and you use her in a world that is completely countering her in every shape or form, besides a couple of trash mobs that you can still clear with any of the single target monster. She does a little bit better than them there, okay, with amazing investment. There's not really a payout that way. Also, she has no modifier to do any damage to do any extra damage when it comes to fighting a single target enemy. And the game is not just AoE. It's not AoE at all. Maybe Bazin, maybe in Bazin she goes crazy. I didn't try her in Bazin. But all I'm saying is this character should be a little bit more powerful than in AoE, at least, than everybody else. And so, because the drawback would be that when you're doing a single target, you are suffering. Now, is she a main DPS or is she a sub DPS? Maybe there is a meta that hasn't been discovered yet. And maybe I started trying her with Hugo, and it felt a little bit better because Hugo kind of doubles down on the single target that she doesn't have. But I didn't get to try it correctly because I got a couple of unlucky runs and I couldn't build them correctly in those runs. But I did a few runs, so maybe I'll do more today on twitch.tv/Jakazin. And yeah, we'll see if they work there. I feel like there might be in the future some character that worked better with Yuki, but my concept is, if you are going to enable a new meta where like a character needs another one to function correctly, then shouldn't you release the character that it works well first, and then other characters come later that are dependent on the first character that you released? Because this feels backwards in the sense of, why would you release a character that doesn't work until Chizuru, just an example. So, and then, but you need to pull Chizuru later. We don't know that, so nobody's gonna pull Yuki, and then Chizuru is going to come in and be like, oh, you didn't pull Yuki? Too bad. You know, like that's kind of backwards, right? So I don't know if that's the case. Might not be Chizuru, might be Serenial after. I don't know, might be another character in the future. I feel like the order, if they're doing that, the order is kind of like fucked. It shouldn't be like backwards. Feels backwards, but maybe it's just me. What do you guys feel about the character? I am very, very, very curious about the how the character feels in your hands. Do you like if you have like E2 or less? I wanna know how you feel about the character. Do you agree that she's a little bit underwhelming and a little bit mid? She's still okay in AoE scenarios, and especially if you crit, she's fine. She's like a decent, but she's not on nowhere near any of the characters that are like higher tier in terms of power in general. Like she doesn't excel in AoE that much either. You know, she should be blowing everybody up with this investment at least, right? So let me know what you think in the comments. I really want to know. And next video is going to be about the season, because I have criticism on the season as well, and it's going to be on its own video. Okay, thank you for watching, and see you next time.